Good evening. Alright, this is a next edition of Point of the Story. I guess we'll call this Points of the Story. Someone was watching my small points video and asked about Jack's Reefs. And I have two excellent examples. One of the Jack's Reef pentagonal and a Jack's Reef corner notch. These were found two different places. The Jack's Reef pentagonal was found on the banks of the Tennessee River many years ago. I'm going to lay this down so I can get a better picture. The day I found it, I was out there with a good friend of mine, and we were walking a beach where we find a lot of Mississippi and stuff, and I had found a couple of bases of Jack's Reef pentagonals. I was getting like, that much of them. Enough to know that they were Jack's Reef pentagonals, but no whole ones. And I made the comment, man, I would love to find a whole one. And just a couple of minutes later, I seen this point, but I couldn't see this point because someone else had stepped in the sand where it was at, and it was completely covered in sand. It was stuck to it from the moisture when the water went down. And I could see the shape of it, but I could not see any flint. And I said, oh my goodness, look what I see. And my buddy couldn't even see it. Another fellow that's commented on some of my videos, Mike Anders, was with me the day I found it. And he is now living in West Virginia. But that's the story of that point. And one more thing, I want you to see the thickness of this point. Extremely thin. Okay. This is a Jack's Reef corner notch. And I'm going to lay it down so I can get a little closer on it. And this was a field find. The day I found it, I was out walking the field. I was by myself that day and noticed another man out there walking around looking. And if I see somebody out there, I usually like to go up and talk to them, introduce myself. And I had walked over to him, and it was pouring down rain. I had an umbrella, and he did. And we were standing in the rain talking, and as we were talking, I looked down, and right between us lay this thing. And it is another beautiful point. I found this one in like another side view of it. Another very thin artifact. But I found this point probably 1991, somewhere around there, and the pentagonal was probably around the same time, maybe 92 or 93. But that is the points of the story. I will see y'all soon.